Beryllium zone in crystal atom are arranged periodically in momentum space, reciprocal space. This periodicity creates allow and forbidden regions for electron wavelength k. A beryllium zone is the Wigner-Seti cell of the reciprocal lattice. Think the first boundary in K space where unique electron state for as defined. How are Beryllium zones constructed? Start with the reciprocal lattice point. Draw planes perpendicular bisector midway between the each lattice point and the origin. The region closest to the origin in the first Beryllium zone. The next nearest region is the second Beryllium zone, and so on. Why are they important? They tell us about electron dynamics in crystals. They explain phenomena like energy bands, gap, effective mass, and electron conduction. Many properties of metal semiconductors, like allowed energy levels, are described in terms of Beryllium zones. Useful formula and concept: reciprocal lattice for a real lattice with permittive vectors a1, a2, a3. b1 is equals to 2 pi a2 into a3, a1 dot a2 cross a3. Bragg conditions: Beryllium zone boundary of Beryllium zones. At the Beryllium zones boundary k dot g is equals to 1 by 2 g का mod of g का square. First Beryllium zones for common lattice, one dimensional lattice, reciprocal lattice spacing 2 pi by pi. First Beryllium zone minus k pi by a is less than equal k to less than equal pi by a. 2D square lattice x a cross a, reciprocal also square spacing 2 pi by a. First Beryllium zones is square with corners at plus minus pi by a and plus minus pi by a. Third cubic a cross a, reciprocal also cubic with spacing 2 pi by a. First Beryllium zones cube minus के pi by a से kx ky kz माइनस मतलब माइनस नहीं हो, वो माइनस से या प्लस के आएगा, इज लेस देन इक्वल पाई बाई ए से. 3D में फेस सेंटर्ड, फेस क्यूबिक सेंटर्ड रियल लैटिस रेसिप्रोकल इन बीसीसी. फर्स्ट Beryllium zones truncated octahedron. Third BCC real lattice reciprocal in FCC. First Beryllium zones rhombic dodecahedron. Energy dispersion relation for फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ई के जो हमारा है वो एच क्रॉस स्क्वायर के स्क्वायर अपॉन 2m. एट Beryllium zones बाउंड्री ब्रैग reflects cause energy gaps leads to band structure instead of free parabola. Number of state in Beryllium zones. Volume of first Beryllium zone is equals to volume of primitive cell in reciprocal space. Each Beryllium contains exactly 1 k state per electron. 2 if spin is included per permittivity cell. Key inclusion intuitions. First Beryllium zones contains all unique k states. Other are repeats. Symmetry of Beryllium zones reflects crystal symmetry. Band gaps 1 open at Beryllium zone boundaries due to Bragg reflection. Effective mass comes from curvature of ek. Density of state DOS is influenced by Beryllium zones volume and shapes. Useful value of the memories. सिंपल क्यूबिक लैटिस रेसिप्रोकल इज ऑल्सो सिंपल क्यूबिक. जो फेस सेंटर्ड क्यूबिक लैटिस रेसिप्रोकल इज बीसीसी मतलब बॉडी का, और ये है लैटिस फेस क्यूबिक सेंटर बॉडी क्यूबिक सेंटर. और फर्स्ट Beryllium zones boundary in first one dimensional is plus minus pi by 1 pi by a. Number of k states per Beryllium zone equal to number of unit cell in crystal.